Humidor Showtime. Humidor Showtime. Get ready. Humidor Showtime. Get ready. Humidor Showtime. Sports. Humidor Showtime. Cigars. Humidor Showtime. Get ready. Humidor Showtime. Get ready. Humidor Showtime.
Yo, what's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. SmokeFella. We back here. You see, I'm in the lab. Yes, the bar is always stocked and ready to go. Got my cigar, blowing some smoke in the air on this Saturday morning as the SmokeFellas bring you Humidor Sports and Cigars podcast, man. Every Saturday morning where you get all the latest news and sports our way. How we do it in the cigar shops, baby. How we do it uncensored, raw, uncut, with all the shits and giggles, man. So I'm going to bring in my crew so we can get this party started. Man, I'm going to start off with my man, Nino Brown Jr., KDL 33.
What is happening, good people? Good Saturday morning to y'all. And I ain't with all that Nino Brown, but I got an appearance today, man. So I'm gonna make this short for myself today.
You got the look. You got the look right now. The only thing is I can't see your dog at your kneecap because I know he there. Make sure he don't bark.
Hey, well, you gotta clean up every once in a while, make an appearance here and there, man. Smoke fella thing is how we do. But that's what I'm doing today. So let's get it, man, for a good out.
All right. Much love, much love. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. I don't know if he lean Martin, luck left, lucky lefty, whoever he is today, come on in.
I'm all the above. Good morning. Good damn morning.
So you G Money?
Yes, sir. We all we got.
Right.
We all we got around here, man.
EMB.
My brother's keeper.
Right. That's we all we got around here, man. Yeah, man. Man, great night last night. Happy birthday again to TB and to Tim also. Fellas celebrated their birthday last night. Had a few cocktails, but we here, ready to do it again. Not lunch meat, Lefty. I'll take that. Good one.
Lunch meat, Lefty.
Hey, man, I had to put a little something on my stomach before I start getting to the festivities.
I hear you. So we're going to get right into it because whereas KDL will be on his way after the first hour of the show. So we got to get it in because he got some stuff to say. But we're going to start off with that clip, Sean of Caitlin Clark, Iowa's guard that broke Cheryl Swoop's scoring record.
Recovered by Gabby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? From the logo. Caitlin Clark on a mission.
The most Caitlin Clark way to get a bucket. I mean, we are talking well inside the middle of the MediaCom logo. You have a hand down when she crosses half court. Caitlin Clark has been making people pay since her freshman year in Iowa City. This shot is an elite shot, a layup for Caitlin Clark. Nobody else in the country that's an elite shot for. There are different.
All right. Well, she broke the scoring record. For y'all don't know, this a bad girl. But a little drama dusted up when you had Cheryl Swoops on a podcast where she was talking about, did she really break my record? She gonna break my record because she been in school more than 4 years. In all actuality, you got to check your facts before you say some things, because she's a senior, 4 years. That's it. So this legitimately, I broke your record. So KDL, look like you got something to say.
Yeah, let's talk factual. First of all, she broke Kelsey Plum's record, not Cheryl Swoop's record. That's number one. Number two,
That's what I was sitting there thinking.
what she actually said was she won't have the impact in the WNBA like she does in college. And number three, they got a COVID year. Just like the girl from Connecticut says she coming back next year.
Paige
Becker says she coming, so she ain't coming out. She coming back. Actually, Caitlin has the choice to do that as well. And so does Angel Reese. What happened was it was a pandemic. And we can't get mad because they, if they want to stay in college, it's different now. It's NIL money. So if they want to stay in college, okay, cool. You didn't have that option. It wasn't a pandemic when you was in college. So let's not hate on the girl. The girl is scoring over 30 points a night. The night she broke the record, she put up 49. 49. And that shot that the clip you just showed, that was a shot. She not pushing that. That was a shot.
Right.
So she might not have the impact in the WNBA. I can't agree with that.
A little push.
No, she's shooting that, bro. She do that every night.
It's a little pushy, but okay, go ahead.
But she's still gonna be a star in the WNBA. Now they're gonna be jealous of her, so they're gonna come at her and make it hard. I get it. So I kind of get what Cheryl Swoops was saying, because there's only so many spots in the WNBA, which is why they need to expand. But that's neither here nor there. But the girl can shoot. The girl can ball. She does assist too. She shoots a lot, but she does assist. So come on, man. Let's not hate on the girl, man. I hate when we do that, man. Somebody's successful, we got to take a shot at her for God knows why. Let's not do that, man. That girl is bringing eyes to college basketball. That girl is bringing ticket sales to college basketball. Let it play out. Whether she won a national championship or not, let it play out. So
didn't they have that?
Dana, what up, bro?
Didn't Iowa have that outdoor game?
Yeah, because of her.
Yeah.
Because of her. Do you know ticket sales was over $2,000 for that game? Now, college, you don't pay that in college. And then if you're on the team, you get so many guests. They were paying $2,000 to see that. She's selling out arenas. Cheryl Swoops, stop hating, man. Stop throwing jabs. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. And again, it was Kelsey Plum's record, not yours.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, Lefty, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I mean, you know how I feel about, when the old heads don't show the, today's athletes love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, even if you did feel a certain way about it or whatever, you got some type of feeling, like something non-positive to say, shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it publicly. Do that around the table or when you're hanging out with your people or whatever. Just get a girl her props. Like Kev said, this girl is selling out arenas. She's bringing so much attention to college basketball. And to be totally honest, her hype going into the WNBA is needed. The WNBA needs more stars. And that girl, look, I don't know what she's going to do in the WNBA, but I know she can shoot that thing. That's all I know. And people are going to come out to see her play now. Whether she can live up to the hype, that's a wait and see type thing. But I mean, the girl is doing something that's amazing. Congratulations, which is all Cheryl Swoops should have said. Similar to when LeBron broke Kareem's record. Kareem ain't had nothing negative to say. Regardless, he just got out there, said congratulations, handed him the ball, boom. Now back in the locker room or whatever, he probably had something to say. You never know it with his homies, but I mean, as far as that, like, just give her props. She deserves it. Like Kev said, she putting up 30 a game. She's selling out arenas. People, I mean, TV ratings are up when she's on. She's bringing much needed attention to women's college basketball. We're going to watch the tournament for her. We want to see what she's going to do. And like in the WNBA, just needs to start. It needs to star power. So that's it. That's all.
Well, Lefty, you are so correct when you wait. What time is your fish funeral? Come on, man. Tim.
You know that's Tim.
Tim, come on, man.
Ever since he got
They gotta be Tim Smith bored again.
But Lefty, you hit it right on the head. Xavier, you hit it on the head, man. These young girls that's coming that will be going into the league are bringing that star power that is much needed to, and Kev, to your credit too, help expand the WNBA and make it a little more popular because, you know, you got Caitlin, you got Angel Reese. Come on, she big time. She big time, man. You know, you mentioned Paige. Paige was that girl before the 2 injuries. Yeah, she had the Klay Thompson 2 back-to-back injuries. That's why she's staying. But last night we was watching the highlights from Juju, and Kev, you say it all the time. They talking about Bronny down there in USC. You need to be talking about Juju. Juju dropped 30. Now she tied Cheryl Miller's record for dropping 30 in a game, and she's just a freshman.
Oh yeah.
She cold with it. She can't even come out, which means you got a couple more years of her.
Lefty, you even said it with the Kyrie handles. Yes,
Man.
her handle and her bag of like.
She got that thing on her. She got that thing on a string, baby.
What's a yo-yo?
She got that thing on the string. And it is, it's an exciting brand. It's more exciting to watch. There's no disrespect to women's basketball. But like typically women's basketball, if you're a fan, it's people who either played the game or, you know, are cool with the fundamentals because they're way more fundamentally sound than men, you know, than the men's game. And that's kind of what you see, the backdoor cuts, you know, but now we starting to see the crosses and the behind the backs and the hee. We starting to see it all now in the WNBA, you know. So and that's going to make it more exciting, man. It's like I said, it's what's needed. So when Juju, when she ready to come out, man, the hype around her, man, the hype. And like even tonight, man, we excited to see what's the girl shooting against Steph tonight. What's the young lady's name?
Sabrina.
Yeah, shooting against Steph tonight, man. That's needed, man. They definitely need it. I'm rooting for the WNBA, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to a couple of Sky games this year, man. I've been saying it, but I'm gonna really do it this year. Support Chicago, baby.
Well,
you're gonna support them in a rebuilding year, but that's neither here nor there. They just traded their best player.
Support Kevin.
But for me, I just want to let you know what you're walking into.
Right.
But for me, man, I watch college basketball, both men and women. I always have. And so I watch the WNBA because I'm not a baseball dude. So in the summer, I'm watching the WNBA while y'all watching baseball. So I watch it. So the players that come into the WNBA, I'm familiar with because I actually watch women's college basketball. Like I'm a college basketball dude, man. So I watch them both. So some of these women can hoop. So the WNBA, like you said earlier, needs it. They need the star power. They need like some fresh faces or whatever, because your Tarazis, your Candace Parkers, they old. Right. You know, a lot of them old. You don't know about them because they done played overseas all their life. And now some of them are coming to the WNBA. But if you look at it, they 30 years old. So they need this fresh crop to come in. They need like new life, like Caitlin will bring them. They can talk about Caitlin all they want, or Angel Reese all they want, but when they enter the league, they're bringing the league more revenue. They're bringing the league more fans. Which is going to enhance the league.
Yeah, because the stars are starting to age out. The WNBA, the stars, they starting to age out. So yeah,
they old.
It's definitely time for some, you know, some new faces, some, you know, a new face of the league. And they got some dogs coming. They got some dogs coming, baby. It's gonna be good to watch.
So I'm gonna read some of these comments, man. some of these comments, you know, you got somebody out here said, I don't understand why people cannot be happy for the girls.
That's temple.
Swoops know how hard it is for women in this sport. Hating ass. You know, that's a strong comment right there. Yeah, that
I agree
was,
with that.
Spot
you
on.
know, it was hard for Cheryl now to make that money. Now these girls are coming through. Don't shit on them. Like you said, Lefty, just say, man, good job, you know, and talk your shit in the background.
Right.
It's crazy, you know. Billy D out there, they are not Magic and Bird. Unfortunately, women won't generate that needed revenue.
They will for the WNBA though.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
don't
not
compare
compared
it to the NBA.
Right, we can't compare. They're not going to get
Yeah.
that type of money.
But for the WNBA, they will. People are going to watch Caitlin. People are going to watch Angel Reese, whether she's controversial or not. People are going to follow her. People are going to watch. Whenever Paige and Juju get in the league, they're going to watch them. Like, it's bringing eyes to the sport.
You know what, Xavier, I give it to you. You said it's not hate, it's marketing. Yeah, the women need to be marketed better.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, and here's the thing: even though they can't get they aren't getting the big time endorsements or anything like that. So now a lot of them are using social media to promote themselves, which is a good thing. It's good that they have that tool. You know, they can get out there and promote themselves. They TikTok videos or whatever, you know, and something non-sexual. They athletes, man, so they promoting themselves. What's gonna hit it though is when the big companies get behind and the big endorsement deals, which unfortunately I don't think is gonna happen anytime soon. You know, maybe Caitlin or Juju will kick it off. You know, we get the you know, not to be racial, but that all-American white girl who's a star. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they'll get behind them. You know, it can open a lot of doors.
But look at it right now.
People don't follow her though. She gonna bring eyes to the TV. She gonna bring eyes to the sport.
Yeah, definitely.
The Chicago Sky won a championship here,
and they got a 2-minute clip on WGN.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Chicago Sky. Move on.
Right, and then Tom Skilling came on with the weather.
Right, they the last Chicago champion.
And then you brought in Teaspoon and then traded her best player. So I'm gonna tell y'all the real. Y'all need to look this up. Wade, the black coach that was there, screwed them over. He took away. He traded all their picks instead of rebuilding when they were supposed to. He traded all their picks, brought in people. Now they only have picks.
Well, so that was that all in for the one.
Yeah.
Well, he did it. He got it. But then he quit on them and left them in the middle of the season and took all their picks and traded it for somebody, whoever showed up last year. Yeah. Now they don't have no picks to trade for people. You traded your best player.
Kev, I got to stop you and say he quit on them, bro. He
did quit on them.
He got a bag.
He quit during the middle of the damn season. And now and so what? He was the coach and general manager and walked out the door in the middle of the season. He quit.
I get it, bro. But he got a bag. He got a bag.
Man, he quit on them.
So what? He quit on them.
He quit on them.
And he left them in shambles because he traded all their draft picks. Right. That's why they rebuilding.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna let him off the hook.
He got the one-time offer that he had to take, bro. Because if he didn't take it, he might not get that offer again, bro.
And when it come down to it, I think he even saw, even after winning the championship, they still wasn't selling out. They still weren't, you know, the city still really didn't get behind them.
That's because Candace them left. Candace, Vandersloot,
right after they left. But the city, I mean, even right after that championship, we never really got behind them. But at the end of the day, man, Chicago is gonna always be a Bears, Cubs town first.
Yeah.
It's like so it's gonna be hard for any professional team to come in and get that. But I mean, just the fact that, like I said, they were the last professional champion that we've had. So and so maybe dude saw that, so he was out. Like, you know what? It ain't gonna happen here.
Well, you can't quit in the middle of the damn season. And you're a coach and general manager. And then you trade all the picks away. You trade all the picks away, knowing you're gonna leave, and then you bounce in the middle of the damn season.
That's a good point, Dana. That's a great point. Great point.
Women's basketball has to have more rivalries, and they have to have a transcendent star to make the casual fan pay attention. I get it, and you're going to start to get that with these new age players that got game, and it's not just that 1-2 dribble shoot or back to the basket sky hook. Then you got you got Kyrie type athleticism in some of these girls, and Steph Curry range with Caitlin. I mean, it's a new day and new age coming. Yeah. It's entertaining to me, bro. I'm watching it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry if I offended Sox fans, Cubs and Sox. X got on my case. not Cubs, bro. Sox.
And Lefty. Early,
my bad, bro. I'm a Sox fan too. No disrespect. I'm a Sox fan.
Earlier, you said you was gonna start attending the Sky games. Yeah, hey, Kevo, he gonna be in the 300 level, and then all of a sudden we're gonna see him behind the bench.
First of all, don't
ask me why.
First of all, don't tell my tactics publicly like that. Let me be slick. Let me do what I do, brother. Let me do what I do.
You know, he gonna be behind the bench.
No, he gonna be chilling over there with Malik.
Right. I mean, DJ Boo with Malik.
He gonna start off up here, but then next thing you know, he's behind the bench.
Hey, I do it at the Bulls games all the time. You see all them red empty seats? You just look around halftime when everybody's scattering.
No.
On down there, baby.
You're gonna be in the VIP because one of the players gonna know your name.
You can just walk in now. They don't even take your ticket. You can just literally go down there now. Just walk in, sit down.
He gonna get a personal invite to come back. He gonna be on. Yeah. You know how they have the wife row? He gonna be on dirtbag row.
So yeah, that's another good point too, man. The women don't support their own, but I mean, not to be chauvinist, but let's face it, sports is still more of a manly thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna. I mean, a lot of women just don't get behind it. I mean, you have your women athletes, but I don't know. Even like you said, they're watching more NBA than they are WNBA. It's just I don't think it's gonna ever be that. You know, I know, Kel, you mentioned like expanding it. I don't see a lot of cities picking up WNBA teams, man.
First of all, it's a summer sport, number one. So they competing against baseball, whatever. And if you ever, so I went to a couple of WNBA games. I went to a Sky game before, but I actually went to some Phoenix games before when I was in Arizona. Mm-hmm. They're mostly kid-based.
Right.
So if you ever watch it,
family fun and stuff like that.
Yeah. So if you guys ever watch a WNBA game, you're gonna see more kids there than you will grown-ups. Yeah. So you're gonna see it's like kid oriented, man. They got a lot of kids days and half off this, half off that. It's like kid oriented. Now maybe because it's in the summer, I don't know. But
and I really think that's the wrong approach, man. That's a wrong approach.
Well, that's how they build it.
And that's how they fill the seats.
Watch the WNBA All-Star game. See if you don't see a bunch of kids there.
Mm-hmm.
More so than you would at an NBA game. I'm not saying kids don't come, but what I'm saying is there's a lot more kids at WNBA games. And it's how they do it is like family oriented. That's how they kind of promote it.
They'd be like day camp field trips. Like
exactly.
WNBA games. Yeah.
Exactly. It'd be a lot of kids sections, and that's how they promote. Now, in a given city, you'll see some of the NBA players from that play for that city there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you don't. It's kids oriented, man.
So when you went to Phoenix, the Phoenix game, was the attendance decent? Because I be looking at some of them Sky games, the place be looking empty.
No, they support the Mercury.
The Mercury, yeah,
the Mercury and the Suns, they get a crowd every time. They support them. Phoenix supports them, but certain cities don't. Like you don't, and it's only so many roster spots in the WNBA. It's only so many. A lot of these girls that get drafted, dog, they gone a year later.
Yeah. Look
So-
how many that came through Chicago, man.
Well, the thing is,
all them
Right,
things.
they're right. The Scouter has some players, but they don't stay.
Yeah.
they got to go where they get the money at, and the money for them has been overseas.
Well, until you get Brittany Griner and get stuck over there and be a prisoner of war damn near.
Yeah.
But
A lot of
yeah,
people
that's
ain't doing that no more.
right.
Hey, also don't forget, not all the WNBA teams are sponsored by the men's team that are the NBA team. Like the Bulls don't have anything to do with the Sky.
Exactly.
We're not part of it.
That's a
So
good point.
Yeah,
the
but
Phoenix
I give
Suns
you a perfect example.
might
The
sponsor the
Suns do
Mercury.
have something to do with the Mercury.
That's what
Right.
I was just
Like,
saying.
dude
Right.
owns both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you have teams like that, it makes it a lot easier because they just roll that marketing into, they'll just use whatever NBA marketing they have, and it makes it a lot easier. But like the Bulls, since they're not part of the Sky, they're not sponsoring them because the NBA is basically sponsoring, kind of footing the bill, and to see if the WNBA can stay afloat by itself. And
Right.
it helps when you have NBA teams in the city that are kind of backing them, but we don't have that here in Chicago. And then you got crap. They got crap facilities. They're playing. Jason was telling me because Jason's a WNBA guy. He supports them and he's covered them. They practice at a park district up north. Like what?
Damn.
Like they don't have a locker room.
You already see they fly commercial.
Yeah. So, you want to go there, or do you want to go to New York where they got their own place? You want to go to Vegas where they got their own place? You know what I mean? So it just makes sense. You're not going to come here when you practice at a park district.
Right.
Don't
man.
they?
So-
They play where DePaul play at, right?
Yeah, Wintrust Arena, Cermak,
Uh,
right by McCormick Place.
They can't let them
Right.
practice that too, though. Like, damn, I mean, come on, man. The Park District.
Well, Wintrust change into something every night.
Yeah, it's concert venue. All
Oh yeah, that's true.
That floor is right now probably pushed away inside a wall.
Yeah. Probably getting ready for some concert.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, Kev, me and you talked last night. You got some things to say. So we ain't had it in a long time. So let's go ahead, go with KDL's view.
Oh,
Let's
back,
do it.
baby. It's back.
Back, baby.
Wrong
Y'all see
person.
that purple and gold? Yes, sir. Welcome, everybody to KDL's view. I know it's been a minute.
Hated.
I know it's been a minute. However, we back, baby. Hey, me and Ben talked last night, and as he always does, he likes to blame Doc Rivers for everything that's happening in America. So I said, nope, I'm not gonna let him. He told me Doc Rivers' record was 3-5, 3-7 since he been there.
3-7. Yep.
3-7. And I said, this is not all Doc's fault. Of course, he disagreed because he always likes to blame Doc Rivers. So I'm on today to correct that. In America, I want to see if y'all agree with me. This has nothing to do with Doc Rivers, the struggles in Milwaukee. This has everything to do with Big Giannis. Everything to do with it. They have a veteran squad. Now watch this. They have a veteran squad 2 years removed or 3 years removed from a championship. So they don't have rookies. They've been through 3 coaches along with Doc the last 18 months. 3. 2 of which they're still paying, including Doc. It ain't the coach's fault to get back on defense. It ain't the coach's fault when Dame Lillard lines up and you put the ball on the floor and he just tells you Ole all the way to the basket. Giannis, Brook Lopez ain't blocking the rim like they used to when they were winning championships. Chris Middleton, God bless him, but it seemed like he can't get healthy. Where's Connaughton? Where's Bobby Portis? Where are the people that were on the team when they won a championship? Can I put this on Doc? Now, whether they buying into Doc or not, we don't know. We ain't in the locker room. He only been there 10 games. But Doc walked into a bad situation. He's going to take the blame because he's the coach. This ain't on Doc.
Yeah, I got to get in on this as soon as you're done. I got to.
They have veteran players that need to simply play better. Giannis signed off on all this. Signed off on the 3 coaches they didn't have. Signed off on Dame and got rid of Drew Holiday. That was supposedly his boy. So you knew you were going to struggle defensively. You did not go out and get a perimeter defensive dude. Giannis signed off on all this. So then when are you going to step up and be the MVP that you supposed to be? You're supposed to be the most dominant player in the game, right? Well, where that's at? How come it's always the coach's fault that y'all don't get back on defense? Do you know they lost to some 10-day contracts and G League dudes the other day? Anybody peep that?
Memphis, when they lost to Memphis.
And the Memphis had nobody. That's not Doc's fault.
Everybody out on Memphis.
That's the players' fault. And at some point, the players got to take responsibility and stop blaming all the damn coaches. Giannis is signing off on all this. So I want to see if y'all agree with me, man.
Yeah, I just wait a minute. Hold on, Ben. Before you go, look, what like the saying go, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. They were 30-13 when they fired Adrian Griffin, and you're 3-7 since. So, Doc gonna get some heat, and he probably deserves it. I think anybody would.
What about
that
the
situation? I get it, but you don't go from 30-13, and then all of a sudden you lose into, like you say, G League.
That's Doc's fault.
Well, he the head dude. Why they fire?
Well, who run up and down the court?
Yeah, but why they fire Adrian Griffin? Because it was working when he was there, whether they liked him or not. It had to be working. You don't get 30-13 playing like bums, not get back on defense.
Lefty, before you continue, I do gotta say this one thing though. When they lost to the G League squad, Doc just had his hands on his hips, just looking. Coach, man. Coach.
What do you want him to do if you got Giannis and several other people that have won a championship in the last 2-3 years that can't beat a G League team? That's not Doc's fault. Well, that's the player's effort.
But who?
And they're not giving it. Don't put that on the coach. At some point, the players got to stop blaming everybody else instead of their damn self.
Well, what were they blaming Adrian Griffin for? They were good when he was there. They were going.
For whatever reason, they just didn't like dude. They turned him off. Like for whatever reason, they just didn't like.
Right. That made zero sense. And
he held him accountable, Lefty. Yeah, he held him accountable. Come
on now.
You can't come out and do this.
I mean,
apparently you can't hold him accountable.
I'm not going to put it all on Doc. You're absolutely right. The team don't look hungry. They don't look like they had that same drive when they had a championship. Some of it could be, hell, we got Dame and Giannis and we the shit, and that's just that. And they just think teams don't lay down for them.
Okay, but they losing a 10-day contract.
Right. Dudes. They aren't intimidating. Nobody's scared of them. Nothing. So, yeah, it's definitely a problem. I'll give you that. It is on the player.
I got to give it to Doc in his press conference. He said, you got half the team here and half the team in what? Did he say Cabo? In Cabo. That is the
only Cabo.
Respect because he told the truth and what he should have did was call those players that he referring to out. Call them out.
At the end of the day, whether it's Doc's fault or not, 30-13 before you, 3-7 with you. It's we're
gonna blame the coach.
No, but you gonna get some heat. You're gonna get a lot of heat.
You gotta get the heat.
It's different.
Well, what is he doing wrong?
It's different if they wasn't playing well. And
it's not
and
like
then,
he walked into Detroit.
Griffin got fired.
He didn't walk into Detroit.
Right. They were the top team in the East. They were the number 2 or something in the East. He come in.
Okay, so when do the players, particularly of which won a championship in the last couple of years, so they're a veteran squad. These ain't rookies. When did they take accountability? When do they have a players-only meeting and cuss each other out and do what they got to do? Giannis, if you this big leader, Giannis has become spoiled. Giannis is spoiled. He up there firing coaches, trading his best defensive player. It's all on Giannis, man. So when do we hold his ass accountable?
Keeping his brother on the roster.
Right. Taking up a damn spot, getting 8-second violation. Who the hell, as a professional, gets 8-second violations? When have you seen?
Oh my God, that was the worst.
Why is he on
Oh
the
my
damn
God,
squad?
that was terrible.
That's Shaq and the fool for real.
Think about it. Why is he bringing the ball up anyway?
I got a question for you, man.
Man.
Who's gonna get fired? The players or Doc?
Well, they ain't gonna fire.
Okay, now you're gonna fire Doc, so that's the third coach.
Exactly.
Now
right.
Exactly.
When
So
does
Doc,
Giannis become the coach killer?
So you can keep your job.
When does Giannis become the coach killer? Because if that was LeBron, Lord have mercy, it'll be a media shit
if
show.
LeBron ran through 3 coaches in 18 months, LeBron would be the villain. LeBron, well, y'all already know.
They would go, but you know what?
LeBron ain't got some people.
Yeah, he has, but
he ain't went through 3 damn coaches in 18 months.
That's a lot. But I think it also says a lot about. I think in basketball it's so star driven. We forget about the supporting cast, man. Like they traded away a lot of cats, you know, in the deal for Dame. They had to move a lot of Grayson Allen. Those guys were great. Drew Holiday. Like, it's something to say about those hard hat guys. They don't get the credit, but they're needed. You need those guys. You can't just throw 2 superstars together and a whole bunch of bums and think it's gonna work. Like I said, Middleton is just we watching him age out right before our eyes. He's just
he can't get healthy, dog.
Him and Klay Thompson on the same train. To nowhere. I'm just saying, it's the fall off his
That's true though.
I'll let you put Klay in. Middleton really fell off, bro.
And Klay,
come on, man. Klay shooting off the side of the damn backboard. Come on, man. Stop.
Klay is like this.
Klay like this. Ain't no this.
Klay is going down. But Ben, I'll give Klay credit on this. He's starting to admit it. He's starting to accept it. And he got benched the other day. He responded. So at least he's accepting it. I don't know what the hell is going on with Middleton. Right. Like I say, I give him the benefit of the doubt. He can't get healthy no more. I don't know, bro.
When your body working against you, I'm telling you, then it becomes mental. You know what I'm saying? So we watch it, right? Exactly. So I think Middleton and Klay on the same, same train downward. I don't see them.
They're in different cars. That's all I'm saying. They're in different cars. They're on the same train.
They're not the all-stars that we once knew, right?
Now that's fair.
You can't say that Milton was really that type of all-star, bro. He was.
He was, but that team he was.
Yeah, that championship Middleton was huge.
For 1 year. 1 year. Now y'all crowning him an all-star. No.
Come on, man. Hey, man, look. You just like Golden State. Y'all can't accept it. It's over. It's over. Like, you had a good run. It's over.
I'm talking about Middleton, bro. Y'all can't crown him as like this everyday all-star, bro. He had 1 good year.
1 good year.
Middleton had no. Come on, Ben, you tripping? Let's slide and see him cuss you out.
All right, man. We got angry man in the house, man. So let's bring in this dude. He gonna come in. Let me set it up. Well, what I'm gonna tell you is, Sean, bring in this old goofy ass.
Hey man, first of all, hey Kevin, I didn't know you was going to a funeral today, man. So give my condolences to whoever it is while you're getting off here at 12 o'clock. Well, that's why you got on all that black folk, right?
Hey man, don't worry about where I'm going, though.
It's Nino Brown.
Number one.
That's Nino Loud.
You should try being on time before you worry about where I'm going.
Hey, but I'm here though. It don't matter. Hey,
that's Nino Louder.
Hey, that bullshit you talking about being as usual. Klay got benched and scored 32. That's the most points he had in 2 years. So stop. The bad part is get off Middleton. Middleton is completely fell off.
Yeah.
I mean, Middleton fell off like if my boy Tim lost 200 pounds in one night.
Come on,
that's
man.
how bad he done fell off.
What?
I mean, let's stop, man. Let's stop, man. Middleton is trash, and Klay Thompson is right behind him. You need to quit, man. You always taking up for these guys, man. Stop, man. Yeah,
go ahead.
Stop, man.
Go ahead and say what you want to say. These light-skinned guys. Go ahead. Sean, he talking about y'all. Middleton talking about y'all.
Middleton's my complexion. It ain't all about the light-skinned guys. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he trash, man. That is it. And Giannis, Man, I've been trying to get on him for a whole month. Man, let me tell you something.
Man, PG
He is the most overrated crybaby I've ever heard of. I'm so sick of him, man.
He turned into that.
The
He
man
he turned sports.
He got every coach fired. Doctor got fired, went to the booth, and gonna get fired again. That work. Doc is ruining his reputation by taking that job. Doc gonna be sitting right.
Giannis is gonna have Milwaukee paying 3 coaches, and he gonna leave.
Man, Giannis is so much heat, man. I'm tired of him, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all get on the front, but this dude is ridiculous. That's the problem. Y'all don't get on the players y'all should get on. For real.
But I also see from the Milwaukee games I watch, it still don't seem like him and Dame have a good rapport. They still, and I think their games kind of clash because Giannis used to that old bringing it up, top of the key, dribble, long step, dunk. And then when Dame got the ball, he got to play off the ball. Giannis doesn't play off the ball well at all. So it's almost like this your turn, my turn thing, and it's not working, man. Like that's why I said it's something to say about guys like Drew Holiday, like these hard hat guys, those type of guys.
They miss Grayson Allen too.
Yeah, well, and Gandy made a good point. PJ Tucker finna be out there. They need to get him back. Bring that toughness back.
Well, the way they do,
well, you can't have Pat Bev and PJ Tucker on the same team.
I forgot Pat Bev there.
PJ Tucker need to go worry about his shoe collection. His game ended in Miami.
Hey, well, he a locker room guy.
They doing PJ wrong.
Hey, listen to
you
him.
already got 2 guys sitting on Milwaukee bench. They don't do nothing. His brothers, the Milwaukee owners so terrified of him. They paying his own family just to sit there and cheer him on.
Bro, they just hit PJ Tucker with a $75,000 fine for what he said in the media.
He demanded a trade, pretty much.
He demanded a trade, and he said, "I didn't ask to be here in the first place."
First of all,
I didn't forget who he played for.
Him home. He with the Clippers.
Yeah.
He with the Clippers. He came over with Harden.
And said, "Don't come back till after the All-Star break."
He came in that Harden deal. He sure did.
Told Ty Lue, "I didn't ask to be here in the first place."
Well, you Ty Lue.
How you gonna find the man? The man ain't playing.
He'll never win a title. He another overrated coach. He the same as Doc.
When I said, I'm wrong.
He was consistent. He was
wait a minute. When I said I'm wrong, when Angry Man get on here and say it, and y'all don't say nothing back to him,
what?
Y'all ain't gonna dog Ty Lue. Y'all ain't gonna dog Ty Lue.
He is Doc 2.0. Doc, he was Doc assistant for all them years when he started being a player. He is Doc 2.0. You know it, and I know it.
Ty Lue has never blown 3-1 leads like Doc.
He got it.
So we're not gonna do that
right now.
I don't agree with you much.
We're not gonna do that.
He got him at the top of the West right now.
You're absolutely right. He ain't never blown a 3-1 lead, but he'll show a 3-3 lead. You're right.
So if you call 3-3 a lead, let's start there.
No, because he went in 3-2. They tied up 3-3, and he lost 4-3. Man,
don't compare Doc. Doc has lost 3-1 leads with several different squads. Let's not do that.
He only coached 4 teams, so don't be disrespectful.
Ty Lue was only going to be the
man.
Ty Lue was going to go down in history as the dude that AI stepped over when he's back with the Lakers.
Yeah, he got a ring, though. Shit, he got a ring.
He got a ring out of it.
He got a ring as a coach.
AI never won another game after that, too. Remember that?
Yeah, in Cleveland, yeah.
The only reason why he won because of LeBron, Ty Lue will be ringless. He's going to be ringless. He's going to be ringless right where he at now.
Because he was on the Lakers squad that beat us.
After All-Star break, his best player going to catch another knee hurt injury, and his other player going to catch it on the other knee. And both of them going to be out.
The Clippers going to clip her now. We ain't talking about that. They're going to clip her at some point.
He said at some point they're going to clip
her. Yeah, I mean, they're going to clip her now. Let's not get it twisted.
Come on, man.
But we ain't going to dog Ty Lue like that. But back to Giannis. Y'all don't want to hold Giannis accountable because y'all like him.
No.
Not me.
Giannis is causing turmoil up there. They just spoiled him to the point. He's firing coaches and everything and won't take accountability for his own play.
Being
I don't care what his stats look like.
Right,
you the MVP, lead the damn team.
He needs some smoke. He needs some smoke. A superstar should not be acting the way he's acting.
But Giannis knows he got them by the balls. No homo. Because Milwaukee's a small
bad analogy.
No, what I'm saying is it's a small market.
Use another analogy.
No, he got him by the balls. Damn it, he got him by the balls. Pause all that. Pause and all that. Milwaukee's a small market. The Bucks, Milwaukee is such a small market. They need that superstar. He knows it. They terrified of him leaving. They scared to death and him going to want to go to a bigger market. So they're gonna do whatever he say, and he knows it, and he's running with it.
That's why he ain't gonna leave, because he know he can't get that treatment nowhere else.
Exactly.
He's trash. He got Dame over there who can't defend being on crutches. Okay. So, I mean, why?
Well, Dame never could. That's always been the thing with Dame. I don't know why everybody's shocked that he not playing defense, because we didn't get to see Portland games.
Well, Ben ain't gonna go to the basket. He gonna just jack it up like Clay.
Right. From Indiana.
So we the Von Erichs on this show, right?
Tag team,
y'all tag teaming
the bloodline. The bloodline, baby.
Right. Royal Rumble. Okay.
Or like dude with the Nets.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So, I'm in all these sports groups on the book. Question was out there. Name your top 5 NBA players this year from every position. Top 5. Your top 5. That means you got the center, power forward, guard, point guard. Name your top 5 right now.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Go ahead.
I don't know, bro.
So at point for me, I got to go with Gilgeous-Alexander. That's just me.
He's 2 guard, all forward. Come on.
No.
He's kind of hybrid. Yeah.
He played a point most of the time on that team, but they got him considered as, I'll say, he the point. So I'm going with Gilgeous at the point.
All right.
And 2, I got to go with LeBron without fail. I mean, that's just crazy. At 3, I got to go with Ant-Man. I mean, come on, man.
LeBron ain't no damn 2 guard.
I said at 2, I'm putting him at 2 because I got to go with Ant.
This is a fucked up list, but let's go.
But I got to go with Ant-Man at 3. Or you switch them around. Put Ant at 2 or LeBron at 3. I go with Chet Holmgren at number 4. I like Chet.
Over AD?
Over AD. Yes. AD, I'm going with Chet Holmgren at number 4 because Chet balling. Period and point blank. And at center, I got to go Wembley all day. I got to go with the young man.
Over Joker?
Over Joker. That just ain't. I'm going with Wembley because Wembley balling right now.
What are you doing, 2K ball?
Hey, Kim, this is his top 5. Let him have it.
Top 5.
You watch basketball?
But you can keep going with the same motherfucking retreads. I'm not going with the retreads. My 5, while you talking shit, my 5 will put up some numbers against any of your 5 without fail. Because Gil's just going to give you 30 every night.
KDL, you got beat in top 5, so let's go.
So at point guard, we're not talking about who's the best players. We're talking about who's playing the best at the position. Is that correct?
Gil just not.
You got it.
I would have put him at 2 before I put him at 1. If I'm going to go 1, I'm going to go with Brunson or either Halliburton. Right now. I'm going to go Steph at the 2. We can stop playing.
Oh, LeBron? No.
At the 3, I'll go Ant-Man.
I said that.
Or LeBron, because he's a 3.
How would I say it?
At the 4, you got to go AD. Ain't no power forward playing better than AD right now. Stop it.
Give me Chet.
AD playing center.
AD kills Chet.
He is playing center.
Right or wrong?
Playing center.
Okay. And then you got to go. Since Embiid hurt, I got to go with Joker. Wemby ain't ready for that now. Hell, Wemby don't even play center. You going to put him at center.
He do play center.
Don't even play center. You got to go with Joker.
No.
You got to. And the only reason I'm going with Joker is because Embiid hurt.
Well, so we just going positionless ball then. Fuck it, top 5. Forget
No,
it.
I tried to do
because we go, but it's hard because everybody is kind of hybrid. Everything is hybrid because to me, I'm gonna say if you talk about point guards, I'm going with that boy Luka. Luka's a monster.
He no point guard.
He got the. I mean, might as well be. It's positionless ball, right?
I would have went with him at 3.
He always got the ball. Luka's the point guard on that.
Let Lefty have his top 5.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna go Luka at 1.
Yeah, Luka tight.
At 2, yeah, might as well go and put Steph at 2. He's still putting them up.
Never.
He's still putting them up.
Stop it.
At 3, I'm with y'all with Ant-Man, man. That dude is something different.
Well, LeBron, anywhere on your team? I mean,
young LeBron. I mean, I'm a LeBron.
Still averaging on 27, 7, and 7.
I'm a LeBron guy always. So with that being said, I'll put LeBron at the 4 because that's what they have him listed in the games, the power forward. And at 5, it got to be Joker and AD 1A, 1B right now, man. 1 and 1A. I mean, they right there, man. AD.
I'll put AD at
say what you want. AD is balling, man. Offensive and defensive.
He is balling. That's why I put him at the 4.
When Oklahoma City went to Golden State, Gildress killed Steph. That's all I got to say. I'm done with it.
And AD kills Chet. So what we talking?
The game. So I'm done with it.
Who is this? Who's this top 5? This
Dana. That's
Luka,
Dana.
Ant-Man, LeBron, Giannis, Joker. Man, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
You can't argue with that.
Well, I'll give you mine.
It's trash.
At the 5, I'm going with the Joker. You can't stop the man. You can't. He rocking triple doubles. I mean, you can't stop the man. Okay. And I don't normally agree with Kevin, but AD is
sure.
AD.
Nobody want to give the young players no respect. Everybody got the same.
Not playing better than AD, though.
TB, yeah, Jason Tatum. I forgot about Tatum.
You got Jason Tatum at 3.
I was gonna put Tatum at the 2, but go ahead, Ben. My fault.
I got Tatum at the 3. My 2 guard is SGA. I mean, he is fucking balling.
Yeah, I mean,
and for my point guard, is that light-skinned dude that you hate, Sly.
Never.
I gotta put him at 2.
Over Bronson.
Who would you?
See, I put Steph at 2, which is the reason I left Gildress off and I left Tatum off because I had to put Steph at 2. I went point guard with Brunson and Halliburton, which is why I moved Steph at 2, and I can't put Tatum over Steph. I can't do
it, bro. Let's stop it.
Steph ain't no damn point guard, man.
He was 9 for 19 for 3-pointers and had 41 points. His shooting percentage is trash. Only thing you care about is the numbers. He's so overrated.
Come on, bro.
I watched him the other day. He was 9 for 19 for 3. He just jack up shots worse than Clay. But the only thing you want to do is keep giving him credit.
Well, what else he gonna do on that team?
So stop,
man.
I'm not gonna ever say overrated.
I ain't gonna never call him overrated.
And he has willed that team to.
Y'all don't want to say that because nobody ever break down his numbers. He throw up 1,000 shots a game to get 40 some points. But that's
who else is gonna shoot him, bro?
Yeah, Maxey. I forgot. Yeah, it's a lot of killers in the league right now.
Yeah, I had to leave Maxey off because I had to give love to Halliburton and Brunson. That's why I left Maxey.
I'm the only one that good with all young guys. Young guys are balling right now, and y'all want to keep going with the same young guys every year. Y'all don't get no respect to the young players.
So you going with your 30 and under team? That's what you're going with?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Except LeBron.
Right. Yeah, you got LeBron on that. Right. Yeah, LeBron, granddaddy on that team.
It ain't no center playing better than Joker right now. Stop this.
I mean, but hey, look. It's an argument for AD because AD doing it on both ends. Defensively, AD should be defensive player of the year, hands down.
He's doing it on both ends. Soon as the All-Star game over tomorrow, the next time the Lakers play, he'll be out 6 weeks.
Hey, Sly.
I don't see it.
Oh, man, stop wishing bad luck, man. The man is playing. Stop.
46% from 2 and 42 from 3. So stop it, bro. Stop with your bullshit ass stats. You just don't like the dude.
He was just 9 for 19. How that equal out to 42%? Dude, you need to stop with your
Look
math
up the
is bad.
stats on it this season, bro. Look
Your
at the
math
stats for
is
this
bad.
season. Get your stats right,
How
Cheryl
many
Swoops.
shots?
Get your stats right, Cheryl Swoops.
How many shots?
One game you want to focus in on one game.
No, I ain't go all the way back.
Stop.
How many shots though? How many shots?
Hey,
Lefty,
what you say? Numbers don't lie, right? Numbers don't lie.
No, math don't lie. How many shots?
Numbers don't lie, Sly. On the season, he's shooting 46%.
Y'all got me sitting there thinking about this 30 and under, list, man.
Did you see him last night?
Damn, 30 and under.
I can't say no two guard playing better than Steph right now. That's why I left Tatum off.
Man,
Gilgis is right there,
whatever, man.
But that's the thing.
He take 1,001 shots, and y'all want to keep putting him on the list.
Here's the thing: when you say
between 46%, so
between twos and threes, like who plays what position? Ain't Tatum?
That's trash too.
Tatum is the 2.
So Brown is the 3 and Tatum is the 2. I thought Tatum was the
3. Tatum is the shooting guard.
No, man, are you high?
He is.
I thought Brown was the shooting guard.
Brown is the 2 guard.
Oh man, Tatum the 2 guard. Brown ain't no damn shooter. How the hell he gonna be the 2 guard? He can't shoot.
That don't mean that he can't
be
the 2 guard. And Anthony Edwards ain't no shooter either.
But he a 2 guard.
He's more of actually Edwards is more of a 3, to be honest.
He is a 3.
Damn. Well, there's position.
He's more of a 3, to be honest. Now, how they play on their teams is different. That's why I keep saying Steph ain't no point guard. Steph is a 2 guard.
So let me see. My 30 and under. Yeah, SGA.
You better.
Ant-Man.
Maxi.
Oh, yeah, well, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Tatum.
Tatum, what, about 27 now?
Yeah. And B.
Yeah.
Shit, how old you think Joker is?
Joker
ain't 30.
Joker looks like he's over 30, but
he looked like he's 46.
He's going to do that. Halliburton, Brunson, like they all in the 30s.
Brunson, yeah. Randall, he hurt now. I mean, you got a lot of them.
It's a lot.
The league is in good hands.
So with LeBron, pretty much at the end, Steph in his mid-30s.
And wait a minute.
Who's the next?
While y'all talking trash, my man that played for the Bulls has been balling. He the only reason why the Bulls are close to 500. So show some respect to the UNC alum.
Oh,
Kobe White?
You
talking about Ben's boy?
Hey, Kobe is balling, man.
He is balling. He actually is balling.
Balling, bro.
I'm not gonna say a word. Kobe, man. I'm not gonna say a word. When
he is balling though.
Listen, hold on. Sly, hear me out on this. You talk all this smack talking about how many shots Steph put up, and now you want to say Kobe White balling. Have you seen his stat? Man, stop it.
You just exaggerate. You don't know who puts up. You so used to Steph throwing up 60 shots a game. Bro. That has become like second nature to you, obviously.
Bro.
Damn, Joke only 28? I swear I thought he was in his 30s.
His birthday comes up.
I thought he was 46.
I don't know. I guess he got an old man game, I guess. I don't know what it is, man. But and before Embiid got hurt, I'd have put him in there over Joker. I'd take Embiid over Joker.
Yeah, Embiid was clearly the MVP of the league.
I'm not going to take Embiid over Joker.
Yeah, I'm taking Embiid, man.
Oh, what's that?
As a pure center, I'm taking Embiid, man.
Embiid was the MVP before he got hurt.
If you wanted to start a team right now, you going to take Embiid over Joker? You have to be high.
It's a good question.
Well, injury history wouldn't let me do it.
I don't think you can go wrong either way.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. You can't go wrong either way. You can build a team around
Joker
Embiid.
got a complete game where Embiid does not. Now I like Embiid.
Well, ain't nothing complete about his defense because Joker don't play none.
The man was averaging 35 a game at center.
We're at the top of the hour, man. We got to pay some bills. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, this is where I get off the train, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Don't come back.
Well, don't worry about it. We won't see you for another 5 weeks, so don't worry about it. But good day, man. Good chopping it up. Got to make an appearance, man.
All right.
Watch your daughters.
You so
watch your
How do you take care of your mind health?
For my mental health, I meditate in the mornings.
I have my dogs. They're the best.
I just find ways that help me just relax.
Finding things that make me happy, like being close to my family.
I meditate a lot and read books.
I have hobbies outside of the game. I'm able to switch off. I'm able to turn my brain off from the game of basketball.
Your mind health matters.
Your mind health matters.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the Army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy, the Superback, Sean Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Chi. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
All right. Y'all saw it. We NFL Football Hall of Fame. Chicago's own Devin Hester, Steve McMichaels. And yes, you saw J Pep in there too. He did some things here in the Shy. So
going in as to put Charlotte. Why we even showing him?
Hey, Give the Bears something. We ain't had much. So
you
give
got
us
all of them. You got the most in the league.
We got a lot of.
Why we showing Papas? He gonna go in as a Bear.
Hey, you saw that uniform. You saw the interception, run to the touchdown. Let us be great.
He spent most of his career though in Carolina though.
Yeah, he did. He
spent majority of his career in Carolina. So
he did, but he gave us what? Two good years.
So let me ask you a question, Ben. Are you a big fan of Hester and McMichael getting in? I'm a bad fan. I mean, but I'm not impressed. I mean, I think the Hall of Fame is reaching now, in my opinion, because they numbers don't qualify them getting in. I don't care what nobody say. I'm glad that we still lead Green Bay Hall of Famers. Don't get me wrong, but to be a football fan, I am in general. Their numbers don't qualify.
No, ain't Hester the all-time leader?
Deny Hester, bro.
Well, he was. He got broke. Record got broke.
Exactly.
It got
broke. He held a record though.
You held a record for a long time, bro.
We putting kick returners in the Hall of Fame. Stop.
I mean, he got in on the third try. It wasn't like he was the first ballot.
Come on, what like he was
got
first ballot, bro? But
I think they reaching now.
They changed the rules because of this dude.
No, they did not.
Yeah, I think that's a statement that people say. They changed
and then
the rules.
you go, and then Sean going to depress me by putting one against the coach, and we lost the Super Bowl.
But they changed the rules because of concussions. That wasn't because of Hester.
Well, slow down.
Hester made it exciting.
We lost that because of the quarterback. Let's stop.
The one that almost made Dennis Green have a heart attack. I agree with that one.
Well, you put that on Ron Turner. Stop running the damn football.
Yeah,
trying to get Cedric Benson touches over staying with Thomas Jones, definitely.
Right.
Turn Thomas Jones into an actor.
Well, and he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
Because him on P Valley, just being on the set, I got to give him props.
He good as long as he don't talk.
No, come on. You know what? You know what? You wrong for that. Man, how you gonna not talk and you act? Where we do that at?
You
this
seen
ain't no silent movie.
You seen Odafe Tutuola? Just get a couple lines and stick around.
Now you need to quit, man. He do a hell of a lot of talking in there.
Ronnie showed America that you don't have to talk much to be a
right. Exactly. That's true.
Ronnie with the stare down.
Right.
It's true. Shout out to the real demonic SmokeFella joint that I got on, baby.
That's Smoking Few, baby.
That's Smoking Few, baby.
Few, baby.
Classic.
No, man, Hall of Fame. Hey, congrats to those cats, man. I hate that Mongo got a foot in the grave before they put him in, but you know.
Right.
I mean, it's sad, but I mean, it's facts. I'm not saying no joking way. The man on his deathbed. I mean,
Mongo's stats ain't that great, but I'm glad most of the 85 Bears are in. I'm glad.
Yeah, they deserve it. Mongo deserved it, especially at a position when you don't get what those D tackles don't get a lot of credit, man. Look, Saragusa with that Ravens defense, man, didn't get the credit he should have got. Saragusa and Ray Lewis, I always give him his props because Ray Lewis is not Ray Lewis without him.
God rest his soul.
And same with Steve McMichael and all those Singletary and those guys wouldn't have been able to roam and do what they was doing unless they was eating up those blocks.
So Sean, how many Hall of Famers in the league of the 85 team? I mean, how many 85 Bears in the Hall of Fame now? The Singletary, McMichael.
Dent.
That's three.
You say just the defense?
I think on the whole team.
Hampton's not in, right? Hampton to get in.
Dan Hampton's in. There's seven. There's seven of them. There's seven.
Oh, Hampton got in?
Yeah, so it's McMichael, Peyton, Singletary, Hampton, Dent, Covert, and then Ditka as the coach.
Oh, Jimbo Covert.
So in reality, Sean, that's got to be the best team ever, unless we can find more Hall of Famers off one team. I mean,
that was the best team ever.
I believe that. I truly believe that.
Wow. It was.
That's strong.
Damn, 7?
And then Buddy Ryan left. And Buddy Ryan left, and that screwed everything up.
It did.
Hey, you know what? You know why I screwed everything up, and people just don't get it. This is why.
It does. It does.
Coaching matters.
I mean, the defense was good the following year. It wasn't the monster of the Midway good. It wasn't.
And let's not forget, they got back
lost
Todd
Wilbur Marshall too.
But they got Todd Bell and Al Harris back because those two set out the 1985 season with a contract holdout.
San Francisco whooped us so bad, I didn't forget.
Now, I know you've been campaigning. Hashtag coaching matters. That's up there. But 1B is front office moves. Front office moves can destroy
who drafted that team? Was it Finks? Who was the GM?
Yeah, Finks. I want to say
Finks. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I ain't heard that name in a long time.
83 draft. They had seven starters.
When I think I got that list here, man. Let me look and see, Sean. Sean, I think I got that list you're looking for. Hold on.
You said 7 starters from the 83 draft?
83 draft.
Damn.
What that list that? Okay, here you go right here. Let me see. 1983, you got Jimbo Covert. You got Willie Gold. You got Mike Richardson. You got
round.
Dave Dewison.
3rd round.
You got Tom Fair.
4th round.
You got Richard Dick. And you got Mark Boyd.
Both were in the 8th round.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was the draft that really sent the Bears into that sent them to the Super Bowl, that 83 draft. Because Van Horn got drafted in 81, and then they got Jimbo Covert. Remember, Jimbo Covert came out of Pittsburgh. He was Dan Marino's left tackle.
Man. Tom Thayer was good.
Probably one of the most underrated left tackles of all time. Covert was a monster. But that whole line, man, everybody forget that whole line, man. Yeah, Hillenberg.
I still don't know how Miami beat that team. I got to go back and watch it.
And I still had nightmares about that, man.
Me too, man.
I do too.
Yeah, one of the reasons I put Marino in my top 5, man. I watched him chop up that 85 defense, man. I ain't never seen that.
Well, he only threw the Clayton Duper.
That's all he had to. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, he did.
When you went shredded.
He shredded. I bet.
Yeah.
Shredded. And hold on. They O-line held up against that defense because he had 95 seconds every time he was back there.
But
I don't even think they ran the ball.
Let me say this too, though. That loss probably humbled them enough, and that's why they go to the Super Bowl run. Remember, they was already Super Bowl shuffling. Real big-headed.
No, they filmed the Super Bowl shuffle when they got back from Miami.
Oh, they filmed it when they got back.
They filmed it that week when they got back from Miami.
But the song was recorded. The song was
they shot the video, I should say.
Because that was what week 13. Right. That was the 13th. That was the 13th. Week 13.
Yeah, they filmed that. They had the song, but the video was shot right after they lost to Miami. Right after they lost to Miami.
He humbled them and made them even hungry.
Yeah, definitely humbled them.
I don't know who they played the next game, but they got that work.
Was it Dallas?
I don't know. Let me see.
That Dallas game when they killed who was number 11 on Dallas that court?
Danny White, quarterback.
They murdered that dude, man.
Danny White never came back after getting hit, man. No, you laughing? I'm for real.
No, man.
John,
did he kill that man?
Dude, he went.
Play no more that season,
bro. He went into witness protection for psychiatric care.
Because leading up to that Miami game, the Bears was running through cats like it was nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't even nice. Hold on, where's Miami?
Because they beat Dallas like 44-0 that game. It was something ridiculous.
No, so they played the Colts and they only won 17-0. So after Miami, when they lost 38-24, they beat the Colts 17-10. They beat at home. They beat in New York. They beat the Jets 19-6, and they finished in Detroit 37-17. 3 touchdowns.
How do you put up 38 points? I am still
on that defense.
Yeah.
Like who? Dan Marino went nuts.
Right. On that defense.
Yeah.
But speaking of Super Bowl, man, what y'all think about the one we just had, man?
Listen. I don't know if this was the storyline, but why every team that played KC wanted to go for the long ball instead of going for the short under routes that was wide open. Did Kittles even catch a pass?
Yeah, Kittle had a couple passes.
Yeah, they had a couple.
I mean, it was everything was a long bomb, bro.
Kittles got lost in the shuffle when McCaffrey got there. You kind of like they don't even talk about Kittles too much no more after McCaffrey got there. And then with Debo coming up and IU, it was like
he sat down right in the middle, right across the line, and didn't get hit like 3 or 4 times because he threw the long ball to Debo, Ayuk. What's the other cat?
So are you blaming Purdy for the
No.
loss?
No, I'm not blaming Purdy.
I was just seeing where you was going.
The genius of the offense. I'm taking shots at him.
Oh, Shanahan, the man who fired the defensive coordinator.
That was hard.
That asshole.
Somebody had to take the L.
Come on, man. When have you ever heard of a coordinator getting fired after going to the Super Bowl? I get it, he didn't win it.
He had better numbers statistically than DeMeco Ryans, and you fired him after you told him to run the same system Solid did and Ryans. I don't understand that.
I didn't get it.
That was terrible. He knew it was terrible. Shanahan, you a piece of shit just like your daddy.
Damn,
like his dad.
Okay, wow. Brock Purdy, 23 for 38, 255 yards, 1 TD.
The view of Angry Man do not necessarily reflect the view of Chicago.
That's why my boy fired him during the season.
Mahomes, 34 for 46 with 333, 2 TDs and an interception.
Wasn't his fault.
Well, that was surprising. I thought KC would have had to run the ball, establish the run a little more.
The man gave up 1 TD after he hit the player on special teams, and you still fired him? When you got the ball at the halftime on the 44 and still went 3 and out. We need to stop, Shanahan. Are you high?
You know, here's a thing that really bugs me too, is that they were worst in Super Bowl, worst in regular season for holding. They're like 5th worst last year, and in all their Super Bowls, they haven't had one holding call thrown against them. Chiefs. Okay, I mean, you talk about, and then they're documented. I wish I had it right now. I don't. They're documented, and they show them. They show they're holding. They held Bosa one time. He got caught in a spin, and dude just grabbed him. Like, I understand he got caught in a spin. It was off balance, but you don't get to grab him and then throw him to the ground. They showed. I forgot who was the guy on the other side who was being held right across basically across his neck. There are a whole bunch of holding calls that they just missed. Yeah, it might have been Chase Young. You're right. So you know what? It really makes it makes it so frustrating when you have stuff like that, and the narrative where people talk about where it's fixed or they want the NFL wants certain teams to win. Like, you can't. These are blatant holding calls when they're on a defensive end. You can't miss those. Like, they're because it's on an island. Inside, maybe you can miss them, but when they're on the defensive end, the tackle on defensive end, it's an island. You see it clear as day, and they call no.
Next to the quarterback staring.
Yeah. So it was really frustrating and they got no holding calls in all their Super Bowls.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years, they're blasting holding calls and 5th from last. Come on, man.
I never knew that. Wow.
Now I will say, I got to give it to Andy Reid on one thing that he did during the game, because Pacheco they were stuffing him. And when he started calling them QB runs for Mahomes, that changed the game. The bottom
line is that, Sean, I don't care about the holding calls. When you let Brock Purdy throw as many times and stop running McCaffrey, which is your MVP, that's where you lose the game, man. We can reach for all we want to. When you stop running McCaffrey, is where you lost the game. You've been running McCaffrey all year, Sean. McCaffrey was over 50% of your offense. And you get to the Super Bowl and start running them. But guess what? He stopped running the ball against guess who? New England too, when he was the offensive coordinator for Atlanta. So that's what you expect from him. Shanahan cannot win a big game. He the biggest choker it is. But
Ben, I thought you were gonna say the most impressive thing Andy Reid did was stay on his feet when Travis Kelce molested him. But go ahead.
Can we talk about that, man?
Yeah.
Yes,
can we talk about because you saw what Antonio Brown tweeted, right?
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
AB would have been arrested. He would have been arrested on the field.
He's lining up. Ref, am I good? Am I good? Whoa, whoa.
Right.
You know,
Andy Reid's a good guy, man. He knew Travis was in the moment.
No, it's not a matter of fact. It's not the point that it's in the moment. The point is there's a level of respect. You just don't hit. You don't come up and run into someone and bump somebody. You follow me? Like there's a level of control that you gotta have. And
that was
you know
the first.
Very true. It was in the first half. And so for you to do that, it shows your entitlement. It shows your the fact that you're spoiled. These Chiefs, and this the reason I really hate the Chiefs now is they're a whole bunch of crybabies. They're a bunch of crybabies.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, son. You need to stop. Andy Reid and V should be driving the tight end this year. We know what I'm doing. But you need to stop, man.
With you, John. The only person on KC
y'all need to stop, man.
Jones. That's the only person that I like on that squad.
Patrick Mahomes is the biggest crybaby. The biggest crybaby. Anytime he gets tackled, he looks at the ref like, what? Anytime he gets tackled, what? And dude, you got hit and after you threw the ball.
He getting his LBJ on.
Yes.
Let's be respectful here now. Let's not
man,
keep LeBron out of this.
Hey man, y'all need to stop, man.
So, listen, angry man. I'm not saying we're not talking about his talent. We're not see how you like to change the narrative? See how you want to change shit? No, we ain't talking about his talent. No. Don't talk about his talent because we're not talking about his talent.
Cry.
We're not talking. He does cry.
You reaching now.
I'm not reaching. He complains more than anybody. You come close to him, he complains. You hit him as he throws the ball, he complains. Every time you touch him, he complains. He looks at the ref.
Does that.
Ref.
All them quarterbacks does that.
No, they don't.
I've seen Josh Allen get a call in the playoffs 10 minutes later. Y'all need to stop, man.
3 plays later, he got it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. 3 players later.
From the other. Let me throw the pass. Let me throw the flag. From 3 plays later, automatic first down.
Right. What y'all reaching now? Patrick Mahomes, the bottom line, he kept telling y'all we're going to get it together all season. He got it together without fail. Without fail.
I'm not saying nothing about that.
Just like it was Michael Jordan and everybody else, is Patrick Mahomes and the field. That's it. That's all.
This was definitely
no one's arguing, bro.
This was their toughest road, definitely.
No one's arguing with you. All I'm saying is he's a crybaby. And no one's arguing, bro. He's a crybaby.
If he get one receiver,
because they had the refs in their pocket.
Bingo.
You need to quit.
They had to go to. They went to Buffalo, Baltimore, and then beat.
They went all on the road, but they got the refs in their pocket. You need to stop.
You trying to tell me the refs wasn't in their pocket in B-more?
No.
If you say that,
yeah, come on, man.
I mean, it was some bad calls, but
stop it.
But Baltimore
the refs in their pocket because Lamar Jackson can't get a first down.
Right,
he's throwing the ball 100 yards.
Well, those are facts too, but those refs was in their pocket. Matter of fact, it was the ref and crew that always called for the road team.
If I'd have told Sean
fact before the game,
at the beginning of the season, that Baltimore will hold the Chiefs to 17 points, who gonna win? Sean would have told me without fail, Baltimore. So
easily would have told you. Easily would have said it.
Facts.
Well, I would have because of Angry Man's namesake, Lamar. Can't win the big game. Period.
Well, that's fine. But you ain't
I said it then, and I'm saying it now.
You being disrespectful, man. I ain't had nothing to do with Lamar.
He played as bad as your hairline.
But damn.
But I still got one.
But the thing nobody talk about is because it's always going to be on the quarterback. But that Chiefs defense was
Spagnola's the man.
Spagnolia don't get a lot of credit, man. But
that's why I say
that defense
Chris Jones played in the backfield in every playoff game. He should have had on the other team's jersey. He was back there so damn much.
It's like he knew the calls or something, like especially that Baltimore game. He was on Lamar. God,
they gonna tell Chris Jones like they tell anybody that they don't want to pay. Goodbye. Andy Reid will find a way to win as usual. Tell Chris Jones to pack his bags up along with his Super Bowl ring. Go to the Bears. Go wherever you want to go. Goodbye.
Hey, come on.
Rings, not rings.
Rings.
Well, I'm sorry, rings. Right. So the
No,
Bears,
you know what? He's
gonna take him.
He's 30 years old, and I'll tell you what, Ryan Poles has not signed anyone over the age of 27. Yeah. So because you can't give him a 3 or 4 year contract, he's gonna be 33, 34 at the end of that contract, and you're paying dead money to that dude. No. So there's the guy Espinoza, the guy out of Buffalo, who's I think I want to say he had 10 sacks. I want to say he had double-digit sacks last year.
Ryan Poles still.
Why wouldn't I trust Ryan? Why wouldn't I trust Ryan
Poles? Is drafted very well over the last 2 years.
This is what we got from last year. This is what we got. So you're trying to tell me don't trust this guy because he got his DJ Moore, he got his drafted Darnell Wright, drafted Tyreek Stevenson. Oh, we got the number 1 overall pick again. We got a 4th round pick. We got a 5th round pick. All that from one draft, and you don't think I should trust him? And if when he trades back again, and we end up getting a total of like 11 guys, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 players right there. That's 6 players right there. We're going to get about 10 or 11 people total from the 2023 draft.
I'll give you.
What's
credit.
the most important position on the
Poles in his drafting? Great trades.
Great.
I give him. He has shown some.
I think that's a job drafting.
When it comes to free agency, though, this is where I put a question mark.
No, I won't do that.
Who you questioning?
Because his free agents linebackers had the most tackles in the league.
Right.
His drafting is what I got an issue with. Because I'm gonna tell you this: while all y'all on his bandwagon, you better hope that number two quarterback that went last year, that's balling out, that I seen in the All-Star game yesterday. You better hope he get this one right. Because if not, that'll be 2 quarterbacks he done passed up on. That guess what?
Here's what's going to happen.
CJ will not have the year that he had this year. One reason why CJ gonna have a bad year.
You can talk about
messing around with Amber Rose. Stop it.
Wait, you can talk about them all. But if that quarterback for the Texans,
his career's over with.
Last year that he decided to get DJ Moore at 34, I'll tell you this: you better pray and hope he get it right this year. Because I don't have any confidence in him, and you shouldn't either.
No, first of all, you ain't going to tell me who to have confidence in and who not to have confidence. Second of all, you don't understand. Apparently, you don't understand how quarterbacking works. All right, because he walked in because CJ. I didn't stutter. All right, he walked into a good situation where the fact that he walked into a guy named Bobby Slowick. Bobby Slowick is an excellent developer of quarterbacks. So he was up for one of the head coaching jobs. So what happened is he took his name out because this is what my people were telling me. All right, and then he took his name off the Washington Commanders list because of the fact that they still weren't sure about if they were going to get the number 1 pick. So he said, you know what, bump it. I'm staying in Houston. So CJ Stroud better have a good year because now he's going in the same system with the same play call. He better have a better year than he did last year. And if he doesn't, then we got to see. But here's what's going to happen. When my point is, when Bobby Slowick gets a head coaching gig after next season, then you're going to see how good CJ Stroud is. Then you're going to see how good. So you give me one quarterback who's good, and I'll show you the guy who developed them.
Because your guy didn't draft him.
No.
Now you want to.
I'm asking, sister. All right, let me ask you. No, let me do this. You name me one good quarterback in the NFL that you think is good, and I'll show you the guy who developed him. I'll show you the guy behind him.
Oh,
give me anybody.
So what you saying is the Bears can't develop quarterbacks? Are you finally admitting that?
I've never run away from that.
Oh,
I've never denied that.
Justin Fields, please get out of Chicago and go to Tomlin because that's what I need. I need him to get traded Draft him so he could go to Tomlin. That's what I'm hoping and praying for.
Dude, we got the guys. We got the guys to draft now.
What he gonna do? What he gonna do in Pittsburgh? Who the coordinator?
Now you
over
got
there?
the guy. How you gonna
Kenny,
assume this guy's good?
Because Kenny Pickett and
Gino, they want to get rid of Gino.
Pickett didn't gonna look all that great.
Mason.
Right. They want to get rid of Gino. They just give him an extension. What the hell are you talking about?
Give him an extension.
Are you kidding me?
They did not give. Go read again. That $12 million is what. That's not an extension. That's what he was owed. They was gonna go ahead and pay him, but they still talking about getting rid of Gino or trying to trade Gino.
Well, Gino about 36 too.
That was money that he was owed.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't, because they decided to keep him. They decided to keep him and said Geno Smith will remain with the roster through Friday, which means 12.7 in his contract will become fully guaranteed. So
exactly.
So
that was money that he was owed.
No, it wasn't owed. So they could have cut him and he had to pay it.
Okay, what you want to
What did it just say? Okay, let me read it slowly for all the slow people in here.
I know
it means he will remain with the roster with the team through Friday, which means his contract will become fully guaranteed. So if they didn't keep him, his contract wouldn't be guaranteed. They're guaranteeing it because they want him.
They're going to still try to trade him. They only gave him $2.7 million. They're going to get rid of him.
Okay.
They're going to get rid of him.
So they're going to pay him to get rid of him. That makes no sense on the business standpoint.
$12 million ain't hurting them.
Well,
I got rid of a coach.
I wouldn't be surprised if they drafted someone maybe to sit behind Gino, but not to just
Gino,
come
you know he signed a 3-year, $105 million contract, right?
Yeah,
you do know that, right?
Because Gino about what, 35?
Most of that's gone already.
Gino up in age.
Yeah. Most of that's gone already. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Watch and see. Bottom line is,
wait. So hold on. So you're shifting the thing. So why are you going to give? Why? Okay, go ahead. You're going to talk, or am I going to talk? Because I don't want to get yelled over. Because I need you to hear this, so you can realize that you're wrong. I need you to hear this.
I'm never wrong.
So you're telling me they gave him a 3-year, $105 million $105 million contract. Okay. Do you know his numbers? He hadn't thrown since his rookie or sophomore year. He hadn't thrown for over 3,000 yards. So it'd been like, what, 6 years, 7 years? So you mean to tell me that you're going to give this guy, a traveling veteran, $105 million because he wasn't developed by the quarterback coach? He wasn't developed by the offensive coordinator? You're going to give him $105 million, but you don't feel he's the guy or he's been developed. Would you or anyone else do that? No, they would. Oh, no, let me ask that. Would you or anyone else do that if you didn't think that this guy was developed by an offensive coordinator? Simple yes or no question.
No.
You wouldn't. Okay. No. So then when Pete Carroll got fired, then the NFL says, okay, now all these guys you can approach them. That's when the Bears went to this guy. So he's worked with Russell Wilson. He's worked with Geno Smith. He worked with 2 different types of guys. So now these are the types, both mobile. So now this guy has proven to you that he can get the best out of different quarterbacks. That's why this is the guy. And then not to mention the quarterback coach that we got, not to mention the passing coordinator we got who interviewed for the offensive coordinator position. So if Shane Waldron gets the head coaching gig when Justin throws for 35 or 4,000 yards and he leaves to get the head coaching gig, we bring Thomas Brown right into the offensive coordinator position. You don't give a man $105 million if he hasn't been developed. If you don't believe that your guy has developed,
Justin staying, huh?
Admit, I haven't wavered that. I haven't wavered from that from Jump Street.
Thank you, Justin Fields. That'd be a travesty.
Who typed that? Still is doubling down on Pickett development and not eyeing a veteran QB.
It just came across my phone.
So in other words, they out on the Justin sweepstakes.
Why would that be a travesty?
Here we come.
Why would that be a travesty?
They're not keeping Justin.
That's not my question.
Because Justin, you're gonna have your job on the line for a guy that's going into his 3rd offensive coordinator. Stop. They're going to get Kevin Warren going to fire them if they don't make the playoffs.
So you gonna bank it on a rookie?
Exactly.
You'd rather bank on a rookie you'd rather bank on the unknown than the known.
So Kevin Warren talked about consistency, right?
Right.
If you're gonna you got a better chance of getting a rookie because he got 5 years. Justin, you going to pay Justin in his third offensive. If you get Justin, that means you got to sign him to a long-term deal.
No, you don't.
Not this year.
No, you don't, man.
You trying to look for another quarterback?
You got control of him for 2 more years.
You got control of him for 2 years.
Quarterbacks, and now you're going to look for another one?
No.
Well, so here, wait, hold on, Sean. Here, my take on that is this. We talk about the rookie quarterback and having, the 5 years. I don't think Poles and Eberflus has 5 years for waiting for a quarterback to develop. Unless Caleb or Drake May are going to come in and have a CJ Stroud type of season, and we know that's rare that happens. This team is, listening to Kevin Warren's interview, it sounds like he sees this team as trending upwards, right? You take a quarterback, you slow everything down. Like you said, I don't think Eberflus and Poles got 2-3 years for Caleb Williams or whatever to develop. I don't think he has that time. You might as well stick with Justin and keep putting talent around him. Marvin Harrison Jr., whoever you get in the trade, keep putting talent around him and stay the course. That's a big risk.
So what you do is what you're doing is you're literally. No, I don't know.
We'll be the laughing stock of the NFL for years to come, which we already are.
It's not like Justin is a bum.
The Bears are the laughing stock of the NFL because they can't pick or draft a quarterback.
They're not the laughing stock of the NFL.
You 3 guys gonna tell me for 2 years in a row with the number 1 pick, you still don't take a quarterback.
So let me ask
the biggest joke in the NFL.
You act like they won 2 games last year. Sly got the number 1 overall pick.
Kids have kids. The Chicago Bears was the most historic franchise in NFL. Will be the laughing stock for years.
No, they won't. You know what? They're not gonna. Here's why the Bears gonna. Here's why the Bears they're gonna be.
It's not gonna happen.
Looked at people. People are gonna look at them crazy and like, wow, I can't believe this. You know why? Because last year's trade is gonna eclipse the Herschel Walker trade because we're gonna get about 8 to 11 starters, and we're talking first or second year players. And I just showed you some at that particular point. I just showed. Do I need to bring it back? Do I need to? You know what? We'll bring it back for all the people who can't remember what we got from just last year's 1 pick. Just last year, we got DJ Moore. We didn't even draft him. He just came in that. So we got DJ Moore, Darnell Wright, Tyreek Stevenson, both all rookie players. Look at the other draft picks we got. So now we trade back with that and get more. Come on, man. This is going to be the biggest fleecing of a team since bigger than the Herschel Walker one.
Good GM?
Yes.
Think Poles is a good GM?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
What would you think any good GM would do if they had the number 1 pick 2 years in a row? You know what they're going to do?
No,
this is what you think.
No, this is what you think. You can't speak for Poles. You can't speak for what other GMs would do because you know what? Let me ask you this. So what if? Are you telling me that Caleb Williams? And I'm assuming you're talking to Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is a sure Hall of Famer because he's generational. Because if you're generational, that means you're a Hall of Famer. Because I've seen Barry Sanders, generational. I've seen Lawrence Taylor, generational. I've seen other. These are generational players. So you're telling me, Walter, we didn't know Walter Payton was going to be a generational player when he came out of 1AA school. And I was 4 years old.
He led the team. He was a kicker.
I was 4 years old, bro.
Nobody knew he was going to be what he was.
Stop. I was 4 years old.
You were still young when Taylor played too. So stop.
With Lawrence Taylor? No. I was in high school. What's wrong with you?
man, y'all need to stop.
So,
man.
But let me ask you this question.
Stop,
no. So you either put it out all on one, and you said because you asked the question earlier that we ignored, where you said what's the most important position? Okay. So what if? Is it possible that Caleb is a bust?
Hell yeah, it's possible.
No, angry man. Is it possible?
No.
Oh, okay. So now you're so you're saying he's a given. Come on, man. You can't say that because he hasn't thrown 1 pass in the NFL.
You can't say that. Okay.
I can. He hasn't thrown a pass in the NFL.
But I'm gonna tell you what put GM in the Hall of Fame.
You mean this one?
I drafted Ryan Leaf and drafted Peyton Manning. That's what gets you in the Hall of Fame.
Look at these QBs. Look at these QBs.
These are all generational. Jamarcus Russell. Remember Jameis Winston? Did he win the Heisman? Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, you're right. Baker Mayfield, same system that Caleb's coming out of in high school. Same head coach.
Baker was generational. Nobody ever said DeMarcus was generational. Nobody ever said that my man number 11 for San Francisco. None
Smith.
of these quarterbacks they said was generational.
So Slide.
And what I want you to do, number 8, don't be disrespectful. Injuries hurt him. So don't keep him off there.
Can't.
So Slide, but Slide, going back to what you said Kevin Warren don't have patience. They need to make the playoffs. You're telling me you're willing to bank that on a rookie?
You're gonna, yes. You know why? Because not drafting Ryan Leaf, who was a generational talent, and taking Peyton Manning, that make you a GM. That's what puts you in the Hall of Fame. And guess what? Poles better figure it out, because if he make the wrong choice, he damn sure getting fired. And guess what? He damn sure ain't going to Hall of Fame as a GM.
But Slide, here's the difference when you bring up Ryan Leaf and the Peyton Manning thing. Those teams needed a quarterback. Like the Bears, it's a rare situation where you got the number 1 overall pick and you don't necessarily need a quarterback. Like what you're talking about, like you all are saying, just throw Justin away just cause. He's not a bum. It's not.
Why are some people offering
I like
reports?
Justin Fields. He played for my school.
Right.
He played for Ohio State. Tell me as much as you want to tell me what have Justin did to make you, without 100% of a doubt, say that he is the man. If you can tell me one thing without a doubt. I don't want to hear about no offensive coordinators. I don't hear about no system. Tell me
you done? Because I'll tell you
that make you think Justin Fields is the man. What he showed you.
He showed me. I'll give you 2 things because you only asked for 1. That's how kind of guy I am. 1, he showed you he'd make every throw possible. All right. 2, he's led that team despite the fact that they had an 11-game losing streak. He held that team together. Despite everything that happened with that losing streak, despite the fact that his defense gave up 33 points a game, and he averaged 30 points a game through 5 games, and he still was 1 for 4. So you can't tell me. So his ability to hold the team, his ability to galvanize the team, he is the leader of that team. And when you talk about every throw, you said no. What have you seen?
Oh, we talking about galvanizing no team. What I asked you,
no. You said what have I seen? No. You asked me what I saw, and I'm telling you what I saw.
What has he done on the field to show you $50 million he need to get paid?
No one said $50 million. Now you're adding $50 million.
It's not time to pay him.
No one said $50 million.
Of course, you're not going to answer the question. You know why you can't answer that question? Because
I gave you a question.
The man. That's why.
I did tell you. I gave you 1. I said he made every throw possible that you can make in the NFL.
Every throw possible. He missed wide receivers wide open. So stop.
So Shine, hold on.
So making every throw, that has nothing to do with missing receivers. It means your ability to make every throw.
So let's reverse this question, Sly. What has Caleb shown you to say that he is the man?
Notre Dame, Washington, Oregon. Notre Dame, Washington, Oregon.
Now you want to pick and choose the game.
Oh, but you want to pick and choose when what Justin.
The worst game was the Notre Dame game.
Justin.
But I'm sorry. So
what up, House?
So can Caleb run? Oklahoma, when they needed a first down. Oklahoma, he showed you, which was a different system. Oklahoma, he showed me he was the man now. Then when he transferred with his head coach over to USC, let me see. Lincoln Riley.
They won how many Pac-12 titles?
Lincoln Riley.
How many Pac-12 titles? How many college football playoffs did they get into?
Yeah.
How many college football playoffs did they get to?
Was the worst. Mahomes could well become Kingsbury at Texas Tech. So what?
I'm not talking about Mahomes. I asked you a specific question. Oh, now you don't want to answer the question.
No, I don't.
Question.
They won none.
Okay.
But you make it seem like they're saying something. You're making it a point. Pat didn't win nothing in Texas.
Changing the narrative was a person.
No, not.
Yeah, you are.
Not because Pat didn't win nothing.
We're not talking about Patrick Mahomes. We're not talking about Patrick Mahomes.
Pass on him then.
Here's the issue, and I was going to do a logic on it. Look at the position you would be putting Caleb Williams in, first and foremost, right?
Oh, my God.
Right, think about it. First of all, you're replacing a very popular guy, a leader in the locker room. You're replacing him. You're asking to come in and take a 7-win team and to keep them trending up. So you're asking this rookie quarterback to win about 9 or 10 games. That's a lot on a quarterback. on a young quarterback, and you already in a market like this in the Bears town, you're gonna put this kid in that position with that type of pressure on him.
Let me see. CJ Stroud.
That's gonna be tough. CJ Stroud went to Houston. Houston didn't have a quarterback. Houston was struggling. Houston was a horrible team. The Bears got a great offensive
coordinator.
So no. Wait a minute. You just sat here. Now stop changing.
There's no expectations. No expectations on CJ Stroud last year.
It's a lot on the team. Don't change it now.
No. What I'm saying is CJ Stroud, there was no expectations in Houston. Houston was a total rebuild. If Caleb comes here, the expectations are up for this team. With how they finished the season, with the defense they put out on the field, expectations are high here.
Damani,
you can't come in and have no average rookie season, and the team don't get better.
If you keep Justin Fields, and they will, I will remind you, and that guy sitting up top above you, by game number 10, I'm going to go off. And my angry man is going to be on YouTube.
That's
I have no problem with that. Whatever. I have no
problem.
Promise. Wait. So if after game 10,
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
If after game 10 the Bears are fighting on top of the NFC North, so do we get to do an angry man on you then?
Absolutely.
Okay. What he's gonna do is have a plate of chicken fried hard with lemon pepper, because you're gonna eat these words.
And I'm using your intro. I'm gonna use your intro on you.
Wow.
I'm gonna use it on you, player.
Wow. You know what?
It's gonna be interesting.
I promise y'all, he better not keep Justin. I'm on the side of Caleb. As much as I like Justin, you send Justin packing. You start over again. Bottom line.
Start over again.
Why
do we always want to start over again?
We started this team in a position to do it. I don't think the coach and the general
Kevin Warren gave you the general man. Kevin Warren gave you the president's speech. He going to tell them, you trade him. We're going to build this new stadium because the Sox are terrible. I wish they moved to Nashville. We're going to build this stadium over there on Clark and Roosevelt. This is what we're going to do.
Listen here, man. I don't know why we always let him try to run our pressure up, because he read a couple of articles. This non-athletic do right. You're not running up.
Look, at the end of the day, though, seriously, like it's good arguments for either way. It's an argument to take Caleb. It's an argument to keep Justin. It's an argument. Either way. I think at the end of the day, though, if you're talking about time frame, and you're talking about how much, like Eberflus didn't get an extension this year, 3 for him. Like, I think to give him a rookie quarterback and say keep this team trending up with a rookie quarterback. Now, another thing they could do, they could sign a veteran. Like, Raiders finna release Garoppolo, whether we like him or not. Garoppolo does win. He has a winning record as a veteran quarterback. Yeah. Like that, so you can take a bridge quarterback if you want to do that. Now if you come, but I wouldn't want to put that all on a rookie. Whether Caleb is generational or however you feel about him, that's a lot on a rookie to come in and replace a leader in the locker room. The city loves Justin. You heard that Atlanta game, them chants. If Caleb come in here and look like shit right away, he ain't got no time. He's not gonna have a regular rookie clock that people are going to start calling him a bust.
Well, hold on. Let me build off of that. Look, all right. If you're Caleb's people, all right, you guys got kids, all right, and you're a parent, and you're sitting with your child, and you're saying, what are they doing to Justin over there in Chicago? He said they some people like him, some people are vilifying him. Listen. They might do that to you if you have a couple of bad games. They might do. You don't think? So you don't. So wait a minute. What about Trubisky? Did this fan base turn on Trubisky? Trubisky sucks. Yes or no?
They should have.
I didn't ask you whether they should have or not. I asked you a simple question. Did they turn on him or not?
Quick.
Yes. And guess what?
Did half or?
You think
I'd say no.
So the half I'm already turned on him.
So
imagine if he played like
this system, see, half of this fan base So now, has half of this fan base turned on Justin? Are people calling him a bum? Or keep people calling him a bust? People say he can't read. Are they doing that? Yes or no?
You got people that are
They
doing
are.
it.
So now, if you and your Caleb's parents, you're like, look at this crazy shit over here, and
So
you
what?
have a bad. What if you have a bad season? What if your left tackle goes down and all of a sudden you don't have good left tackle? Yeah,
it's a lot of what ifs.
no, but you know what you do? You go off of history. You go off of history. They turn on Trubisky. They turn on Fields. Guess what? Guess what's gonna happen when you go there?
Oh, you say keep Fields? What's your point?
No. My point is this.
Run him away.
I'll tell you my point.
Don't have him do it, but keep Fields.
I'll tell you my point. The point is this: if I'm him, I say, you know what? I have no intention of signing with you. Okay, to the Bears, and that makes our job easier. And now maybe you don't want Fields. Okay, but it gives the Bears a chance, because I'll tell you what makes a lot of sense.
You just go draft Drake May, who they 1A and 1B to me. So I'm gonna take May.
But I'll tell you what makes a lot of sense, and here's why. He has to go to, and I've said it. A lot of people, I've said it so much. People think I'm crazy, and I'm not. He has to go to Washington. And here's why. That franchise is in turmoil. They got the Daniel Snyder stench on it from his time there. Okay, they got a new ownership group there. All right, Magic Johnson is part of that ownership group, and I know he only has 4%, but his name carries a lot of weight. He actually got Cliff Kingsbury. He literally said it. He got Cliff Kingsbury to take his name away from the Raiders and come be an offensive coordinator here in Washington. Why? Because he was a coach at USC. So here's what happens if you get Caleb. And mind you, the Bears don't have to trade with Washington. They don't, but they probably will. Here's what happens. Because you're looking at it, and you and all the other meathead football fans are looking at it from a checkers level, and you're not looking at it from a chess level.
Man,
it's about money.
What's your point?
Can you listen and stop?
I'm listening.
Okay, then no, you're not. You're talking. You're talking. So let me explain. Caleb has to go to Washington because of this. I tried to explain to you about the Daniel Snyder stench, but you don't get it. It's over your head. They need asses in seats. Why are you going to go to Washington? No reason. You got no reason to go to watch the Washington Commanders play because they suck, right? But you bring a hometown kid in there. You bring a kid who went to DeMatha High School and won a state championship, who's touted as the next generational quarterback for the Washington. Guess what happens? Season ticket sales go through the roof. Guess what happens? Jersey sales go through the roof. That's exactly what it is. Yes, sir.
What I say last week, the story is already written.
It writes itself. It writes itself. God forbid he beats the Cowboys or the Giants or anybody at home.
He would want to. He don't want to play quarterback for the most historic franchise.
The NFL has already written this story, bro.
It's the most historic franchise.
What happened? You're right.
You gonna tell me so what?
No, Sly, you're absolutely right. But look at it like this: in Washington, now he has a true rookie clock. Right? They can be patient. He don't have to come in, lighten up the league right away. He comes here, the pressure is on right away.
First of all,
we don't want to hear about no rookie mistakes.
You don't see him how.
You better come in.
Take Drake.
What happened?
I like Drake, man. I like Drake. I think he got NFL.
Hey, what happened with the Chicago franchise when Derrick Rose was the #1 pick and he got to come to his hometown?
People don't play them too long. That's what happened.
But did ticket sales go up? Did jersey sales go through the roof?
Stop.
Yes or no?
Derrick Rose is an afterthought. Stop.
See, but you're still not answering the question. Did ticket sales go? And did jerseys go through the roof?
Let's go, Michael.
So that's exactly what they're anticipating in Washington. Jersey sales, and them jerseys ain't cheap. Them jerseys about $1.50.
We
some jokers are getting
the story ain't written. Caleb will be a Bear, so stop. Stop trying to write your own narrative.
I'm not trying to
Washington. It's not going to happen.
They play. Hey, you're dealing with billionaires, bro. They don't play checkers. They play chess, and it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
Say the word, Sly. Say the word.
Bet.
All right. So wait, what are the parameters? Bet Justin is not going to. I mean that Caleb is not going to be Bear, or that Caleb is going to be a Washington Commander, because the Bears could trade him to. They could trade with New York, and he. So what are you saying? Are you saying that Caleb is going to be a Bear or not? Is that the bet?
I'm saying Caleb will be a Bear. That's my bet.
Okay, I say he's not. That's
I
the
get
bet.
in on that. I'm in on that.
Better stick.
Better stick. I'm in.
Bet.
I'm in on that.
In the books.
in
the books.
And you hear bet in the back. Witness.
There it is.
In the books.
And ain't no early cash out like on FanDuel. You don't see it through.
Alec Bradley. Just remember the name Alec Bradley, Angry Man. That's the kind of stick I like. Alec Bradley. A-L-E-C.
Man, I know how to spell it, man.
It could have been K. Could have been K. A-L-E-K. I'm trying to be more. I'm trying to be Pacific for you.
And that's a brand. What kind of stick you want from Alex Bradley? That's the question.
I like all of this. Every stick that I've smoked from his, I enjoy. That's why I just say, give me an Alex Bradley.
He asking so many details because he know he got to pay up.
Hey, people, thanks for coming out. I will be gone again for a few months. You know, hey, look here, man. We got
come back with our stick.
We got some good coming on the SmokeFellas here. I guess the money will give us the details, man. Don't forget about next month, as always, the blackout, baby.
Blackout, baby.
The blackout, baby. So look, hey, man, I appreciate whenever I get on, man. But next time I'll be on, who knows? But guess what? When I'm here, I'm here. You know, so.
We'll have that crow fried hard, extra lemon pepper for you.
You finished with your soliloquy?
I know how you like it. I know how you like your crow. Little mild sauce on the side. You don't like your chicken, right? You don't like
he want to
dip. You don't like that on the side.
He like dip it. He's a dipper. He's a dipper.
He's a dipper.
I'm gonna get y'all when they drive. When they drive,
you cut the leg and thigh too, and you eat it with a fork.
When they drive them, I will be on that Saturday. That Saturday on the drive, I will be right here on that show. I will make sure that boy
left to hear boneless guy.
Oh no, not a boneless guy.
He a boneless guy.
Oh, no. All right. Hey, and don't be MIA when all of a sudden after the scouting combine when they make that trade. Don't be MIA. Don't be MIA. Oh, I'm working in an undisclosed location. It's national security. I can't tell you where I'm at.
And the Bears won't trade out of the top 3. So if it's not Caleb, they're gonna stay to get Marvin Harrison Jr. They're not coming out of 3. So I think it's down to Washington, New England.
Yep.
I really do. I think it's down to those 2 teams. They're not going under 3. I can't see it. It's not like last year they went all the way down to 9.
Only way I see that though, Luck, is if they get another crazy haul where they get another first rounder and a second rounder next year.
And a player.
I'll come off Marvin Harrison Jr. and get a Doomsday or something if I can, or what's the kid from
Neighbor.
Neighbor.
LSU.
One of those two. I mean, I'll come off if you give me another first round pick and a second round pick for the future, because that's how you build a draft. That's how you build a team. And before I go, I know we got 2.5 minutes left. Think of the '90s Cowboys. Did they win because they had a generational quarterback? Is Troy Aikman a generational quarterback? Was Troy Aikman the best quarterback in the league?
No, never. He's never the best quarterback in the league.
No.
Why did they win? Running game, phenomenal offensive line, phenomenal defense, great wide receivers. It was a team.
And the cocaine cowboy himself,
Michael Irvin.
The cocaine cowboy.
And didn't they beat one of the generational quarterbacks in Steve Young?
Cocaine cowboy.
Steve Young was terrible with Tampa Bay. So stop. And he was never a
No, he's with the Niners, you fool. He won a Super Bowl with the Niners.
Tampa Bay first. You forgot?
No.
He started his career in Tampa.
No, I'm not talking about that. No, I'm not forget. I'm saying it was the Niners versus the Cowboys.
When he was over there getting drugged with the Tampa Bay.
He had nobody.
I thought you was done talking there, Angry Man. Lefty, give me your parting shots, man.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you for coming out once again. Happy birthday, TB, Tim, man, to our brothers. Happy birthday. Like Sly said, a lot of big things coming up. Y'all know what it is. Blackout, March 15th, Adult Hooky Day. We will be at multiple locations this year. We're going to do a little something different. So the flyer will be out by next week. So y'all, keep on the lookout for that. Y'all know how it is. Summertime coming up. We got something huge coming up in June, man. Really stay tuned. That's going to be big. That's Save the Day to be out next week as well. So, man, stick with us. Stick with us. All right. Happy birthday to Chef Leslie. Her party tonight and main smoking jacket event. If y'all not doing nothing tonight, Eduardo Lamone's 3721 South Trail. Put on some clothes, baby. We're going to be clean. We're getting clean tonight. We're getting clean for y'all.
As my mama would say, shitty shop.
Shitty shop.
Your
Casket.
Steve Harvey suit ain't clean.
In Sly's case, casket shop.
Hey, man, like I say every week at the end of every show, man, where there's smoke,
there's the fellas.
Yeah, and Billy D.
And Sean and the Superman.